Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss uses of explosives and characteristics of explosives. After completion of this topic, you are able to understand our questions like what are the uses of explosives in mining industry and what are the main characteristics required of a good explosion. Yesterday in the previous class we learned what is an explosive, the definition of explosive, and some of the uses. And the remaining uses I would like to deal in today's class. If you come to the definition of an explosive, what we learned in the last class is an explosive is a solid or liquid or mixture of these two substances which change themselves instantaneously into huge or large volume of gases at high temperature and pressure when a flame heat shock is applied to it or high pressure is applied to it. The application of this shock to the explosive is called detonation. The process of applying the shock or heat or pressure to the explosive for explode is called detonation. As yesterday I told that any substance, if you convert any solid or liquid or mixture of these two substances, if you convert this substance instantaneously into huge volume of gases, then whatever be the substance it may be, it will act as an explosive. Even rice, even sugar, fertilizer grade ammonium nitrate, even sulfur, whatever be the substance, irrespective of substance, if it converts instantaneously into huge volume of gases and exerts huge pressure, if the volume of the gas released is huge, what it indicates, what it gives, it exerts huge pressure in the surrounding hole or whatever it may be, surrounding atmosphere. For that reason, if the volume of gases gives huge abnormal pressure on the surrounding rock or strata, what happens? The air wants to passes or comes out of the hole. If it is not possible, if the pressure exerted by the combustion of explosion or explosion detonation of explosive is more than the breaking strength of the rock surrounding rock, then the breakage of rock will take place. There is no doubt in it. This is the definition of an explosive, how it works, how the breakage of rock takes place. If you see the usage of an explosives, in almost all cases mining operations some form of energy of the or the other is essential for doing work relating to various operations. For breaking the rock, almost all minerals are formed in the earth crust due to the overlying strata and surrounding strata of the rocks. To break the rock, huge pressure is required or huge energy is required that can be achieved by detonation of explosives. Even for sinking shafts and sinking or driving roadways, driving tunnels, breaking coal, huge energy is required. In ordinary purposes, for making the roadways, as far as possible, the roadways must be as far as possible on the level ground. If the area is having undulations, the excess portion will be cutted by means of equipment. For some areas, if the rock present in the elevated portion is having lot of strength, then we go for explosives to break the rock. It is a common phenomena in making roadways also. For preparing dam foundations, dams are very strength enough. You must construct the dams with huge strength because the exerted pressure of storing water is very high. You cannot imagine even. Yesterday also I told that 1 cubic meter of water, 1 cubic meter of water, its weight is nearly 1000 kgs. If you pour 1 meter cube area with water, if you filled the box of 1 meter cube is filled with water, the weight is 1000 kgs. If you see how many cubic meters of water must be stored in dams, millions of cubic meters of water. The dams are meant to construct for storing water. If the storage is high, the pressure exerted by the water because of its weight is very high. So you need to dig lot of depth for creating foundations. If you entered into more depth from the earth crust, for up to 3 meters only, you will have soil, then you will get maram. Then if it is more than 20, 30, 40 meters, you definitely will get rocks. For blasting the rocks, there is no alternative except explosives. If you see Polavaram Dam, its capacity is nearly 300 TMCs, trillion million cubic feet. Actually, it is not suggestible to construct huge dams on the earth because of the weight of the water stored in the dams will create huge pressure on the earth crust. Because of this pressure, there is a possibility of breakage of tectonic plates of a particular dam areas, tectonic plates of the earth. There is a chances of getting earthquakes even. That's why nowadays the social activists are not, they are opposing for the construction of big dams. Do you know which is the biggest dam on the earth? Where it is, in which country it is situated, or in which country it is constructed? Three Gorges is the biggest dam on the earth in China. I read one news in some paper. It states that the news states that because of the weight of the water stored in the Three Gorges dam, the spinning speed of the earth is decreasing by 0.006 seconds per every years or every decade. I don't know exactly. This is the effect of the amount of water present in the dam. For preparing the foundations to construct such a huge dams, it is very important. It is very important. You must construct the strengthy foundations. It can be digged by the depth of the foundation can be digged by using explosives. Demolishing old buildings and chimney stacks, bridges, etc. In History Channel, I saw one program. Its name is Demolition, I think. There is a word control blasting. Blasting is done with control. Blasting is done with the control. How much the distance the bridge or building should be fall. They will control by various techniques. For huge chimneys, also it is impossible to destruct without explosives. Deepening, yesterday we completed the above points. Now deepening rivers and harbors. In the UPA government, as all of you know, the weight of the ship, cargo ship, is very, very high. If it is loaded, its weight will be very, very high. For floating the ship, certain amount of water is required. If the area is having very low depth water, what happens is the ship will not float because of its weight. Because of its weight, the lower part of the ship will touch though small amount of water will be there, it touch the surface of the earth. For these purposes, to create a natural harbor, it is very much necessary to deepen the river. As all of you know about, I hope you are all easily remember India's photo. If you want to transport cargo from Calcutta to Bombay, you need to travel along the seashore of Orissa, Andhra, Tamil Nadu and Kerala to Bombay. But because of the less depth of water between India and Sri Lanka, the depth of the water is very, very less, which is not sufficient to float the heavy weighted ships. For this reason, UPA government allotted budget for deepening the water, for deepening the ocean, to create the natural harbors or natural ways. It can be done by using the explosives. Of course, in India, most of the people are believers of God. There is a bridge created by Rama. People feel that, or people believe that that bridge created by Rama will be destroyed because of this deepening of water, deepening of river, deepening of ocean. That's why they are protected. They opposed the decision took by the UPA government. Blasting wrecks are underwater constructions. In underwater constructions going on increasing. Even if you see Hong Kong, I don't know whether it is Hong Kong or Singapore, I think. Singapore, because of lack of place, some amount of sea, there some soil is pouring to create the extra space. They want to construct the buildings upon the space they got after pouring the soil. For that reason, for construction of big buildings from the underwater, for digging the foundations also explosives are using. For specific prospecting, here is very different usage. As all of you know, sound travels through the solids as well as liquids and in the air. It will not travel in the vacuum. In 8th class, in my school days, I read that sound will not travel through the vacuum. And there is a one demonstration is also there, practical is also there. Okay. There is another property of traveling of sound is it travels through the media of either water, liquid, gas or solid. In various substances, the speed of the traveling speed varies. Are you catching my point? In exploration, there are so many types of explorations are there, or prospecting methods are there. Magnetic methods are there, electric methods are there. So many types of explorations are there. Prospecting methods are there. For one type of prospecting, the hole is created and it will be filled with one explosive, one type of explosives. After detonation takes place, the sound travel from one place to other place with a certain speed in certain media. If the area is having some metal, the speed of the waves passes from one place to another place varies. This characteristic is used to identify in or prospecting the different minerals. So for this purpose also, to create the waves, this purpose also explosives are used. Tree stump removal. It is easy to cut the trees. Whatever the upside portion of trunk is easily we can cut by power saws, whatever it may be. The remaining portion which is present inside of the ground, the trunk which is present inside of the trunk, it is not possible, or it is not so easy to extract that stump which is present below the ground. Nowadays the JCBs, so many JCBs and certain type of equipment is coming. In olden time, they used to destroy if they want to destroy the stump trunk present behind the ground is by means of explosives. By creating the hole and putting the explosive, then the detonation. After detonation, the entire tree stump will be cleared. This is these are the various these are the various usages of these are the various usages of explosives. These are the explosive cartridges, modern explosive cartridges. The another important one is characteristics of the explosives. Character means the traits. In case of human beings, the values, the properties is what are the properties those are required or those are having explosives is seven, eight, 9 properties are there. The first and at most important one is strength, density, stability, velocity of detonation, water resistance, sensitivity, oxygen balance, legal permission. These are very, very important characteristics of explosives. Strength, it is the measure of the amount of energy released by an explosive on detonation. How much the energy released by an explosive is called the strength of an explosive. That indicates its ability to do the work. The strength can be determined by weight strength. So many strengths are there: weight strength, bulk strength, absolute weight strength, and absolute bulk strength. The weight strength is the strength of any weight of explosive relative to the strength of equal weight of blasting gelatin. Here, to identify its strength, what is the useful energy exerted by or given by an explosive when the detonation takes place? It can be, suppose the entire things are relative. We can say a person is tall. If you say this boy is tall, how tall he is? If you compare the person with less than him, then we can say he is a taller taller boy. Likewise, the strength of an explosive can be compared with the weight strength, especially weight strength of blasting gelatin. If 1 kg of blasting gelatin gives 100, if it gives 100, 1 kg, if you detonate 1 kg of blasting gelatin, if you detonated it, how much energy it will give is 100. When compared with this 100, suppose a gunpowder is blasted. if it creates or if it exerts or if it gives only 50% of the blasting gelatin strength, then we call it is as 50. Likewise, the blasting to indicate the weight strength of any explosive relative to the blasting gelatin's weight strength. The blasting gelatin is standard explosive for comparison. It is highly powerful explosive. The greater the yield of rock after blasting, greater is the explosive strength. So this blasting gelatin strength is the standard for measuring the weight strength of any explosive. It is the measure of amount of useful energy released by an explosive on detonation is called strength. More strength explosive is required. If the strength of the explosive is more, the consumption for the required work is consumption of explosive is less. Density it is everybody knows what is density. Everybody knows what is density. Density in physics we learn that density is mass per unit volume. Mass by volume is called density. If you want to increase the density, there are two factors are there to change the density, either by increasing the mass of the particular matter, or if you lessen the volume of the particular matter, density increases. Density for usage of explosive, density is also considered. If the density is increases, most probably the volume of the particular explosive is decreases, thereby density increases. So in small area, if the density of an explosive is more, it occupies less space. It occupies less space. It gives more in the less space. It releases more energy. So to apply or to break the concentrated, if the hard rocks are there, to break the rocks concentrated at a concentrated place, lot of energy must be released. For releasing the huge energy in the short area, high density explosives are used. For to distribute the explosive energy released after detonation along the whole, low density explosives are preferred. If high density explosives are preferred whenever a concentrated at a particular place, if you want to have a particular place, if you want to have huge energy, then you go for high density explosives. The next one is stability. Stability. Stability is the ability of an explosive to be stored without deterioration. Stability is the ability of an explosive to be stored without deterioration. If you keep the explosive in sunny place or heated place, after certain time, if you put one, suppose one, if you keep one plastic chair in the sunny area for so many months, what happens? The strength of the plastic will be decreased. Easily breaking of plastic takes place. Easily breaking of chair takes place or plastic takes place. Likewise, the stability of an explosive must be more. So, the stability of an explosive must be high enough. Otherwise, it can be easily deteriorate. Another most important characteristic is velocity of detonation. It is the rate at which the detonation wave passes through the column of an explosive. It is the rate at which, rate means per second, time will come. It is the rate at which the detonation wave passes through the column of an explosive, and this is of considerable importance as the shock energy of detonation increases rapidly with this velocity. Do you know what is an impulse? Impulse. If you apply huge force in a short span of time, it creates more destruction than if you apply the force in the long duration of time. The same force is applied if you apply the long duration, it creates less destruction. In Telugu, we call it as prachodhanam. Likewise, if the rate of passing of detonation wave through the column of explosive is very, very fast, due to the short span of time, the force created by an explosive is more, it gives the better results. Actually, the velocity of detonation of an explosive must be high enough to get optimum, to get easy breakage of rock. Generally, velocity of detonation, we call it as VOD, of high explosives ranges between 2500 to 7500 meters per second. 7500 meters per second means 7.5 kilometers per second. Velocity of detonation is also called as velocity of explosion or detonation velocity. Velocity of detonation depends upon the diameter of hole, degree of confinement, density and constituents of the charge. Basic principle of detonation is more intimate to contact between oxidizer and fuel. It will come in the next class. So the velocity of detonation must be higher, then only you will get optimum results. The another important character is water resistant. The resistance to the water and moisture penetration must be high so that the sensitivity of an explosive will not be disturbed or will not be affected. As all of you know that in early days, Diwali is the festival of joy. We used to explode the crackers. If the rain arrives at that time, what happens? The probability of explosion of crackers will be lessened because of the water penetration. So the sensitivity will be decreased if the explosive is not water resistant, or penetration, if it is not opposes the penetration of water into the explosive, it will not give best results. So the explosive must be a water resistant. If the nitroglycerin content is more, the penetration of water will be less and it will have better water resistant properties. Sensitivity, the explosive should not be too much sensitive. What happens if the sensitivity of an explosive is more? It can explode for ordinary shocks also. Suppose if the explosive is fall in front of us because of our mistake, if it fell in front of if it is explodes, what happens? Dangerous situation arises. So the explosion sensitivity of an explosion must be enough. It should not be too high, it should not be too less. If it is too high, even for small shocks also, small pressures also, it will explode. If it is too less, it will not explode even after giving the sufficient shock. So the sensitivity of an explosive must be in balance. It is not too sensitive, it is not too non-sensitive. The another one is oxygen balance. The explosive must have sufficient oxygen balance. It will tell in the tomorrow's composition of explosives why the explosive oxygen balance is required. To burn any material, sufficient oxygen must be there, otherwise it will not burn completely. To get optimum results or optimum work, the constituents which are going to be detonated must have sufficient amount of oxygen. It will be supplied by oxidizer, which is a major constant of explosion. Okay, I will tell tomorrow regarding oxygen balance. Legal permission is required for any type of explosive. Legal permission, certain stringent tests are conducted before giving the permission. CMRS Coal Mine Research Station will give the permissions for explosives. They will conduct two types of tests, dust and gas tests. So only legally permitted explosives are used in coal mines. Otherwise, there is a possibility of explosion of coal dust or gases which are present surrounding atmosphere. So permitted explosives are used in explosive. So for every explosive you must have a legal permission from the authorities. Then only you should use in mines. So legal permission also required. Safety is also very much necessary. The explosive should be safe and cheap to manufacture and should be safe in gassy and dusty atmospheres. This is the characteristics of, these are the required characteristics of explosives which are going to be used in mines. In today's class, what is an explosive, what are the uses of explosives, and various characteristics of an explosives. Okay, thank you.